Guys, we got a bang good special, and it's a VRX Nitro buggy, 1/8 scale. Do you want to get rich quick? Then buy a lottery ticket and hope for the best. If you want to get rich for sure, you have to provide either a product or service of value. I've spent the past 10 years of my life trying many different ways of making money online. And by far, the quickest and easiest way that I have found is by selling on eBay. And I've helped hundreds of people make thousands of dollars every single month. So if you want more money so you can buy more toys, buy a nice house, or quit that dreaded 9 till 5, then click the link down below and I'll show you how. Oh, check it out, guys. Oh, almost forgot. Subscribe! So let's have a look to see what we got inside. So starting up front, double wishbone suspension, metal oil-filled shocks, metal drive shafts, metal shock towers, metal chassis braces, metal chassis, more metal, and in the middle we've got a Force 21 size pull start nitro engine. And guys, for a budget engine, the Force engines are definitely one of the best. They're always easy to tune, they run nice, they're fast, they're powerful, and it's actually the engine that many HPI cars use. We also have an alloy tuned pipe, sway bars, and radio wise it comes with a Fly Sky radio, and these for cheapo are not actually too bad. Anyway, if you want to know all the techno babble, I'm going to put a link down below where you can buy this car from. By the way, it's dirt cheap. Dirt cheap to some of you guys might think it's crazy expensive. Make your own mind up. So you get most of the stuff you need to run this car in the box. So obviously you get the car, you get the radio, you get instructions, some spacers so you can adjust the suspension ride height. But you do need to supply 4 AA batteries for the car and another 8 AA batteries for the controller. And then you're also going to need some nitro fuel and a glow starter. Now I would recommend that you run a hump pack in here instead of this little battery compartment thingamajig for reliability reasons. But I mean, you could use this. I'm going to use it for now, and to save a runaway I suppose you could put some tape or something around there. So here we got the steering. Not the fastest, but it is adequate. And here we got throttle, and here we got brakes. And we've got 4 disc brakes on here, 2 on the front and 2 on the back. So next, we've got to get some nitro in there, and I like to use this Opti-Mix 25 mix. You could use a lower percentage nitro, but I find that a higher percentage nitro is easier to tune, you get more power, and also the engine runs a lot cooler, which should be better for it. Obviously, the more power aspect being the most important. So before we start it up, it's important to mention that when you buy yourself a new RC car, that you can get hold of the spare parts. With some of these cheaper Chinese cars, it can be very difficult to get parts. But luckily, with this one here, I found a couple of places online we can get parts from. So here in the UK, we've got Nitro Tech, and over in the US, you've got the Hobby Works. And I think they're actually the same company. If you look down here, there's all the other countries that they ship to. And if we look on here, there's just pages and pages and pages of all the parts you could ever think of. Now, for the first startup, I like to loosen the glow plug slightly just to lower the compression. It just makes it a little bit easier just to get it started initially, and then once it starts running we can tighten it up. So the way that I like to prime the engines is we open it up to full throttle, put our thumb over the exhaust pipe and pull on the starter. Just until we can see some fuel entering the engine, give it another couple of pulls, put the glow starter on, hopefully it's going to start. So we're going to let it run like that for a tank, and then we're going to take it for a little drive and start leaning it off and try and get some speed out of it. Just doing a little bit of professional engine tuning here. This thing's gonna fly any minute now. Guys, for first run, I cannot fault it. I mean, I've done a little bit of tuning on it. I'm not the best in the world at tuning these engines. And, you know, if somebody knows what they're doing, they're probably going to get even more out of it. So it's still running in, really. Still running it a little bit rich for now. And one thing I did notice is when it's upside down, it kept running and running and running. So there must be some kind of a clunk or something in the tank. I don't know. The only downside that I can see so far is that I lost a screw out of here. So it's probably worth going over this whole car and just making sure that it's Loctite on all the screws. Don't forget, link down below where you can buy one from, and I'm going to be taking it out properly once this lockdown thing's all over and done with. We're going to take it out for a proper blast. So for now, I'll see you over on one of these videos here.